Hello everybody. Yes, this is Scott Catridge here, or Michael Scott Catridge, as some of you may know me by. This will be my first video blog. I'm going to be experimenting with different light sources and different camera filters and different audio equipment, so bear with me and watch or shut it off. That's up to you. So anyway, I'm recording through an H4n right now directly to the camera. So I'm experimenting with recording different levels at in different folders. So going through a condenser mic, and we'll see how that goes. Um, okay, hold on. Okay, well, after we've checked on a few things, I mean, everything looks pretty good. I mean, how bad could it really look? I mean, it doesn't look as bad as me because I cannot believe what I look like. I look like death warmed over. I really should get some sleep, but hey, you want to live that kind of life. This is what's going to happen to you, kids. So yeah, I kind of look like death. It is 4 o'clock in the morning, so maybe that's a little bit of an excuse. But anyway, this is more for my own purposes, not for critique and commentary. But hey, whatever. So last night I had done a show up in North Conway. The show was Glen Ross with M&D Productions, and it is the second time that I'm doing it. But of course, it is the first time with a new scene partner. So everybody else in the cast is exactly who they were, except for the one guy who's playing opposite me, which is kind of like doing it all over again. Which I'm very grateful for because I really wanted another stab at doing this role, which um, I'm kind of proud of myself for being able to uh, accomplish what I have. I mean, I felt pretty good about what I had done, but I mean, how can you really tell? I mean, like what kind of who could really say something to you to give you some kind of feedback that you're really I don't know it's gonna validate what you think you may have accomplished. So the director of the show told me after the show last night that he, in fact, had seen the Broadway revival, which I don't know how many years ago, 5, 6, 7 years ago, and there was a gentleman who played my role in it. His name was Gordon Clapp. Well, apparently Gordon is from the North Conway area, so a North Conway person was performing on Broadway. Who would have known, right? Uh, in any case, our director happens to be good friends with Gordon. And he went on to tell me that he thought that my version was much better than what his friend Gordon had done on Broadway. So, this is a guy who has a lot of respect in the area. As a matter of fact, of all the directors I've ever worked with, I think I have more respect for him than anyone else because of all the qualities that he has in a director. It's just it's kind of amazing that he's able to communicate the way he is, that he's has the kind of spirit that he does. This is a guy who's been a school teacher for 30 plus years. He has a band and produces albums, and he tours in all the bars up in that area, and he has a huge following. Besides that, so I mean, the guy's talented himself, and he's a very good actor, and he's an excellent director. So, well, all these things, I started to think that what, I kind of like what he's saying, but at the same time, there's still a part of me that doesn't really want to believe that he's telling me the truth. I don't know why. Maybe it always feels like it's your friends, your buddies, you're out with them, so they're gonna say something nice to you. I guess, I see it over and over again. I mean, I've seen it for over a decade. Of people doing that kind of thing, but I don't know. I mean, it felt good coming from him, and I'm kind of glad he said it. But there's still a part of me that kind of just thinks that maybe it's just another average performance. Maybe it's another average job. Although I guess I would have liked to have seen this guy now on Broadway. But it's also cool that he was from the North Conway area. So anyway, I just thought I would share that with everybody. Who's everybody? Who's everybody? I would share that with everybody. Yeah, like there's a million people out there just watching this video. Wow. You're full of yourself, aren't you? Yeah. Well, I guess that's the only thing I got to say for tonight. But tune in again soon.